Hi Virgo, I'm Corrine. Welcome to my channel. How are you doing this weekend? We are doing weekend love readings. So this will take us into next week. And just want to see what's going on out there. If you need a personal reading, please visit my website. Or if you just have a question or want to call me, go on Instant Go app and you can reach me immediately. That's fun. Alright, let's see what's going on for you guys. First off, we have the Temperance card. So this is a Sagittarius card, but it's just about having patience and just waiting for things to come. And maybe you've been in a relationship just being patient and just waiting for things to change in some way, and they just haven't changed, that kind of thing. Or maybe they are changing, or something along that line. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. I think that they're changing, but not necessarily the way you want them to, maybe. Here we have the Seven of Swords, and so I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of Swords. Man, I really need new cards. I just know, like, I don't remember the numbers on them by heart, but they're going away pretty bad. This is supposed to say 6 right there. Anyhow, it doesn't really matter, but the Six of Swords is all about forward momentum, just going somewhere you haven't gone before, or just trying something new and deciding I'm just going to take everything with me that I've been stressing on or worrying about, it kind of take it with me and figure it out as I go, but I'm not going to just completely stress about the situation. And you could be moving, even just like I'm moving over by the beach or by the lake or something along that line, moving forward towards I don't know if you're moving towards a relationship, because it looks like you might be moving towards a new relationship and passing on another one kind of situation, but I'm not sure of that yet. But either way, you're moving forward. You'll know how it applies to you, because usually I think this is like going towards a new relationship, but I'm just not sure with your reading. And then we have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is about new beginnings, new things that really inspire you, make you feel passionate, excited, just kind of like fiery energy. It could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So you have the Sagittarius card and another fire. You might be dealing with one. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You haven't come up yet, but you will. So anyways, you're having patience. You're moving towards something. Maybe you're moving towards a new beginning, something that makes you feel passionate. So you got to leave some things behind to go towards the passionate new beginning. And you also have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands and the upright, yours is in reverse. And the upright, it's all about carrying a burden. You can almost see the end of the trail. You know you're going to make it. But it's just like extremely hard, and you're just doing it. You're all by yourself. You feel like you're carrying the burden alone. And here, and also if you notice the moon in the cards, we had this eclipse, this big full super moon recently. And I think a lot of people were affected by it and kind of had new mindsets, and so something maybe with the moon made you just feel like you just have a new mindset, and you can go ahead and just drop your burden and time to move on. You're letting it go. You're done. You're at the end of all the burden by yourself kind of feeling. So whether that's you decided to work together or you're just deciding to leave it behind, which I think for some of you it's mostly leave it behind, but I don't know. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So there you finally show up in your energy. So if so far you've had fire. This is, even though she's in water, that's a Sagittarius card, and she's a Sagittarius is fire, and then this is fire, and this is fire, and this is air, and then now we get to earth. This is you. And so the Nine of Pentacles, she's someone that has manifested everything that she wants. She's happy and independent and dresses beautiful and takes care of herself, but she's missing her husband. She doesn't have a husband in her life, so she's missing love. And so whether you're a male or a female, it's wanting the true love. And if you look behind her, sorry, moving the cards all over, the altar's there. She's like ready for her marriage and her love. She just needs to find him first. And so I think that right now you're standing on your own and feeling independent, but you're open to having the true love. You want to have someone in your life that will end up being a spouse, and maybe you've met that person already and you just want to turn around and go towards them and you haven't realized it necessarily yet. But I feel like you're going to leave someone behind and kind of find your own independence, knowing that your ultimate goal is to find yourself a spouse. But in the meantime, it's baby steps, because You need to leave one relationship, find yourself, feel secure, feel love, and ground yourself a bit, and then you're ready. So then we have, let's look at the bottom of the deck. Oh, the High Priestess. So this is the Aquarius card, but this is all about following your own intuition and just being in touch with the universe, and just like she's blindfolded, she's arced like the moon because she just follows intuition completely. She just doesn't question others what they think she should be doing or what's the best path for her. She knows, she does it, and she just follows her soul. And we also have the Judgment. Oh, this came up on the bottom of Libra's reading too. I think it was on the bottom card. With Justice. Justice is about things being made fair, and it's like if you if you've put out good things out there and you've been being fair, it's about time good things are going to come around to you, and vice versa. If you've been doing shady things to other people and hurting their hearts and stuff, well, then it's time for your justice. But in this reading, I'm pretty sure that you're just, and don't wait for anyone's justice, but I have a feeling justice is coming to someone in your path, but I don't know. I'm sure it's going to go both ways because it's a general reading, but probably a lot of you have been hurt in the past. That's why you want to move on, and you've been patient and you've just been waiting. But with the Justice card, if someone's getting served their karma, you don't ever want to be like, woohoo, it's about time. You want to just be sympathetic and compassionate. And actually, you have a card that just actually says just that. And so we'll get to that then, I guess. So here we have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So this is why I thought, okay, you're not necessarily going towards a new love. You could, but you could be going apart from one, or you've met this new love and this person that you're thinking of or whatever, they're apart from you, like they live across the ocean. You'd have to travel to go see them, that kind of thing. Towns away, a state away, you know, that kind of thing, a country away. And so you'd have to travel maybe to see them, so you don't get to see them as often as you'd like. So that would be time apart. It doesn't have to mean you're breaking up, but it could be meaning that you're moving on from someone and kind of moving on to someone else. But either way, time. So you might be just meeting someone new, finding that might be why you're independent, because they don't live near you, so you still have to kind of keep independent for yourself and don't really have someone to rely on 100% yet as far as every day goes. And then you have 27 on this deck, and this is the card of compassion. And so basically it's exactly what I was just saying over here about the Justice card. It's like if someone in the past has harmed you or hurt you, and now their karma is coming full circle, it's a legitimate response to be like, aha, but you don't want to do that. That's, I mean, you can be angry at them and all that, but there's no reason for it. And so the better way to do is to be empathetic in life. And so to think like, okay, this person wanted to damage another soul. How damaged must their soul be if they're willing to hurt someone else and to not care about them? So just try to, you don't have to have pity on them, or like, it's more like be empathetic and just see where they're coming from. Or maybe do have a little pity, but it doesn't mean you have to completely forgive them and reach out to them and be like, oh, it's okay, do what you want to me. It's just understanding that it's really sad to be such a sad soul in life sometimes. And so if you've had some kind of encounter with someone where they've hurt you and they're getting their justice served and you've been patiently waiting for that, just know that don't gloat about it or be happy. Just have compassion and don't want to damage anyone else, just like you don't want to be damaged. But other than that, it looks like you're moving on towards something good, and you're coming out of a bad period. Like you've let your wands go, your finances are going to be doing well, you're finding yourself, you're opening up to the idea of new love, moving on from something that doesn't serve you anymore. And you might have already found someone, excuse me, like I said, that's at a distance or something along that line. But excuse me for my very, excuse me, let me take a drink. My throat is very tickly. There, I hate that when it does that. I've been doing readings all day, and it's the winter time, and I just can't drink enough. But all right, so anyways, that's all for you guys. But it is looking like you have a lot of good new, like a new cycle coming, something new. And so just go with it and just be happy. Justice is being served and karma's being dished out. And so that's always a good way to get forward in life when it's time and you've done the right thing. A new cycle comes for you. All right, love you guys. If you have any questions, send me a question on Instago. I'll answer it quickly. Talk to you later. Bye.